belts, man.
Who did you
he
lose
ain't in the
to?
pound for pound list, man.
Yo,
this is
senior,
bullshit.
Senior, who did you lose to?
Bullshit.
Who did you lose to?
Been babied
you was
all
in
your
the corner
freaking
that
life.
night. You was in the corner that
all
night.
your life.
Okay, now watch this.
Man,
watch
I got
January
you on the pound
31st.
for pound list, man.
After the fight, I want you to talk everything you've been talking since I've been busy.
Man, I can't wait.
I'm gonna show you.
Man, I wish it was tomorrow, man. I wish it was today, man.
Man, we could. I'm ready right
shut
now.
You down.
I'm ready at any.
On a fight in the future, so I didn't really understand what was the issue with me sizing him up during that time. But it never would.
Teofimo Lopez slapped Shakur Stevenson during the January 31 press conference just days before their highly anticipated fight, igniting fury across the boxing world. What was supposed to be a promotional event instantly turned into chaos as Lopez's unexpected strike set the tone for a bitter rivalry. This bold, controversial move has now added serious heat to an already explosive matchup. Frank Warren slammed the pre-fight chaos, pointing out that boxing isn't a street brawl. The push and shove between Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson crossed the line, stealing focus from the main event. He emphasized that fighters earn their pay in the ring, not at a press conference. And moments like this, while dramatic, risk overshadowing the skill and strategy fans came to see.
They've had a push and a shove.
Well, this is not a gang fight. You know, the only two have been fighting are the boxers, and save it for the night. They don't get paid. They don't get paid to fight before the fight.
Eddie Hearn broke it down perfectly, explaining that respect has limits, especially when family gets dragged into it. He made it clear that when emotions are pushed that far, a reaction is almost inevitable. In his view, it's not about losing control, it's about human instinct. You can't shove a world champion, disrespect his mother, and expect him to stay silent. At that point, pride takes over, and something is bound to kick off.
Pushes your buttons, when someone shoves you like that, when someone starts talking about your mum, no man, look, I'm a complete pussy, right? If you start talking about my mum and all this other stuff, I'm going to have a pop at you. I can't fight, but I don't care, I'll have a right go. And you're talking about the world heavyweight champion. If you start talking to him like that, if you shove him like that, he's going to react.
The Wade concept reminded fans that while press conference brawls are wrong, they're part of boxing's unpredictable drama. Fighters crossing the line with shoves or wild gestures isn't new. History is full of bigger incidents. Still, these moments hype the fight, giving fans a taste of the intensity inside the ring. Teofimo and Shakur's clash of egos has now set the stage for fireworks come fight night.
You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game, in the combat sports.
Abel Sanchez warns that Shakur Stevenson must respect Teofimo Lopez's style and adapt accordingly. Lopez thrives on drawing opponents in, counterpunching, and dictating the pace. And if Shakur doesn't control distance, he risks getting overwhelmed. This isn't just a tactical fight. It's a war of strategy and power. Both fighters will test each other mentally and physically, and whoever asserts dominance early could dictate the outcome of fight night.
Great talent, and Teofimo looked great in his last fight. Of course, he didn't have Shakur in front of him. But I think that for Shakur, he has to keep the fight at his distance. If he does that, I think it's a win for him. Teofimo, he's more, he wants to draw you and he wants to counterpunch. He's going to have to be a different guy this time. He's going to have to attack. He's going to have to be leading the...
Timothy Bradley Jr. doesn't hold back. He warns that Shakur Stevenson is in for a brutal challenge against Teofimo Lopez. The speed, power, and athleticism Lopez brings are on another level. And Bradley makes it clear that this fight won't be simple or forgiving. Every movement, every punch, and every counter will be tested, and Shakur must be at his sharpest to survive the storm Teofimo is bringing into the ring.
It's not going to be an easy damn fight for Shakur. No, it ain't going to be an easy fight. No. After studying freaking Lopez yesterday, man, look, that athleticism that he got, that's...
Johnny Nelson called out the shocking pre-fight slap by Teofimo Lopez, calling it reckless and dangerously ill-timed. To strike an opponent on the morning of a fight is beyond unprofessional, and it leaves the sanctioning board scrambling to respond. This move escalates the tension, adds unpredictability, and forces everyone to question whether this rivalry has now moved from psychological games to outright intimidation.
Morning, man. To make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think shit. So I don't know how they're going to do it.
Simon Jordan reflects on boxing's history of misbehavior, but Teofimo Lopez's slap at Shakur Stevenson takes things to another level. While fans have seen fouls and disrespect before, this was a direct, in-your-face provocation that could ignite a war in the ring. Jordan emphasizes that despite the chaos, fighters like Stevenson must stay composed, but the stage is set for fireworks, unlike any we've seen in recent face-offs.
Smashed an egg in his face. I mean, how many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended by it.
Adam Smith makes it clear, boxing is unpredictable, and moments like Teofimo Lopez slapping Shakur Stevenson, while not condoned, amplify the drama. This isn't just a press conference, it's a statement, a psychological chess move that rattles opponents and ignites the crowd. Incidents like this increase stakes, tension, and media attention, turning a standard promotional event into a high-voltage spectacle. Fans are now on edge, waiting to see how Stevenson responds and how Lopez capitalizes on the chaos. The fight has already started mentally, and the real battle in the ring will be even more electrifying because of it.
To speak for the casual fans, do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens next.
Dave Coldwell emphasizes the danger and intensity of Teofimo Lopez's slap, highlighting that crossing the line changes the dynamics completely. In boxing, pre-fight antics can hype the fight, but directly laying hands on an opponent's face shifts it into another level of confrontation. It's not just ego, it's psychological warfare, forcing Stevenson to remain composed while dealing with aggression before the bell. This sets up a combustible scenario. Lopez has already shown he'll push limits, and now Stevenson must manage his emotions, timing, and strategy simultaneously. Fans are witnessing a prelude to chaos, making Fight Night a powder keg of tension and anticipation.
Everything that, because that's a little bit naughty, because I know it's all, you know, fun and games at press conferences, but when you lay your hands on another man's face, whether there's an egg in it or not, you've laid your hands on his face, and that takes it to another.
Eddie Hearn reflects on how rare it is to see composure break under provocation, noting that even a composed fighter like Anthony Joshua would struggle against such psychological tactics. Teofimo Lopez's slap at Shakur Stevenson is a calculated move designed to disrupt focus and assert dominance before the fight begins. In boxing, mental edge is as crucial as physical skill, and moments like this can shift the balance entirely. Stevenson now faces not only a highly skilled opponent, but one who has unsettled him publicly. The pre-fight clash has already rewritten the narrative, promising an intense, emotionally charged showdown.
No, the push was, listen, we've seen worse, you know what I mean, but lively, and what followed actually was one of the few times that I've seen Anthony Joshua unravel, if you like, because normally he's very composed, but you can't be composed when a man's talking to you like that.
The Wade concept underscores that while these antics are over the line, they're part of boxing's raw, unpredictable world. Teofimo Lopez putting hands on Shakur Stevenson isn't just disrespect, it's a psychological strike, testing nerves and composure. Combat sports thrive on tension, and history shows far worse has happened, from thrown chairs to full-blown scuffles. This incident elevates the hype, setting the stage for a fight where emotions will run high and every punch will carry added weight. Fans now see the intensity before the bell even rings, creating a volatile environment where strategy and raw aggression collide in spectacular fashion.
On stage or face-off, of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other, but it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game in the combat sports world.
Ben Whitaker highlights the brilliance and versatility of both fighters, showcasing why this matchup has everyone talking. Teofimo Lopez brings explosive athleticism, unconventional, angles, and a dynamic, unpredictable style that has troubled past opponents. His flair and charisma make him dangerous, as he's capable of turning any moment into an opportunity to assert dominance. On the other hand, Shakur Stevenson's disciplined approach, precise timing, and ability to control distance demonstrate his technical mastery. By slowing the fight to his rhythm, he neutralizes aggression and forces Lopez to adapt. This contrast sets the stage for a clash not just of power and speed, but of strategy versus instinct. Fans are in for a tactical, electrifying battle where momentum can swing in an instant.
Teofimo, he's funny, he's got character, but he's a great fighter. He's very athletic. He comes from awkward angles, and I do like his style, but I study boxing, I watch boxing, I do like Shakur's style. The way he breaks his opponents down, he slows it down to his pace, he's got good distance. If you gotta pick someone, I'm going Shakur, but
Shakur Stevenson himself emphasizes the challenge Teofimo Lopez presents, pointing out that his style is unlike anyone he's faced before. Unlike his previous opponent Zepeda, Lopez combines unpredictability with speed, athleticism, and counter-punching intelligence, forcing Stevenson to prepare for an entirely new type of fight. His warning, "Don't try me," is as much psychological as physical. It signals Lopez's confidence and intent to dominate from the outset. Stevenson must stay composed, stick to his game plan, and exploit his own precision while managing Lopez's aggression. The stakes are high, the styles contrast sharply, and every exchange will matter. This face-off foreshadows a battle where strategy, adaptability, and nerve will be just as crucial as raw power and skill.
Come fight night, we'll figure out whether he's better than Zepeda or more of a challenge than Zepeda. I know Zepeda's style.
Don't try me.
Nah, I'm just saying, bro, like, you ain't fight a fighter with that kind of style yet to know, like, whether he's, that's all I'm saying.
Don't try me.
You bring a different style to the table.
Eddie Hearn praises Shakur Stevenson's dedication and work ethic, calling him a true boxing fanatic whose intelligence in the ring sets him apart. Stevenson doesn't just rely on natural talent. He meticulously studies opponents, perfects his timing, and consistently sharpens his craft in the gym. His patience and tactical awareness allow him to control pace and distance, giving him an edge against fighters like Teofimo Lopez, who thrive on aggression and unpredictability. Hearn's point underscores that this fight isn't just about flash or athleticism. It's about preparation, heart, and ring IQ. Stevenson's discipline may counter Lopez's wild energy, creating a chess match where every feint, jab, and movement could dictate the outcome. Fans are set for a clash of brains, brawn, and bravado.
Shakur's brilliant at that because, one, he wants top sparring, but two, he gives his time as well because he's a gym rat, he's a boxing lunatic.
The tension is at its peak, and the world is watching. Teofimo's aggression, speed, and raw power clash against Shakur's precision, discipline, and tactical brilliance. This isn't just a fight, it's a statement, a test of heart, and a battle for legacy. Who will dominate the ring when the bell rings? Fans, analysts, and boxing purists alike are on edge, knowing that anything can happen. Make sure you don't miss a second of the action. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay tuned because we'll break down every punch, every reaction, and every moment from this explosive showdown.